Internet speed isn't like your car speed. Your car speed is measured in distance traveled per unit time. Because it travels on electromagnetic radiation, data on the internet all travels at one speed in distance per unit time, pretty close to the speed of light. Since this isn't very useful information in evaluating networks, internet speed tests use other measures. Internet service providers talk about internet speed in megabits per second. This is not speed in the sense of car speed. This is a measure of a volume of data traveling to and from your device per unit time. In car terms, this is like asking how many people you could transport to your home per hour. This would depend on how far away you are transporting them from, the route they take, and road conditions, in internet terms, the latency, but also on how many people each vehicle can hold. Is it a sedan or a bus? Watch our video, Secrets of the Mesh, What is Internet Speed, to find out more about what internet speed means. If you try different internet speed tests, you can get very different results. Different internet speed tests measure different volumes of data, transported over different distances using different routes, and under different network conditions. Speed tests estimate your location from your IP address. They then download a file to your computer which contains random numbers or data and is later discarded. Since clicking on something that downloads unknown data to your device should give you pause, you should stick to using well-known speed tests. Speed tests can also collect data on your ISP, your network's configuration, and your router. Read the speed test privacy policy to find out how your data is being handled. 4 popular speed tests are speed tests by Cloudflare at cloudflare.com, speed test by Ookla at speedtest.net, Google's speed test, which uses MLab, an open source internet measurement organization, and is the test that comes up when you Google speed test, and Netflix's speed test at fast.com. Speed tests are broadly categorized by the number of connections they open and the networks over which they transmit data. Cloudflare and Google both transmit a large amount of data on a single connection, as you might do when downloading or uploading large files. Ookla and Netflix download smaller files over multiple connections, such as you might do in web browsing or watching a video, or if multiple devices are using your network at once. Ookla also gives you a choice of using just one connection. Cloudflare and Netflix use their own networks of servers, and Google uses MLab's network. These tests give a realistic view of online activities which use servers outside of your own internet service provider. Ookla usually tests within your internet service provider's own network, which gives an idea of performance over the part of the trip closest to your device. Ookla also tests over other networks. You should check to see which kind of speed test you are using. Because internet service providers want their network to look as good as possible, some prioritize speed tests to produce faster results. While this gives you an idea of how your network performs under ideal conditions, it may not always represent your user experience. Internet speed is not a fixed number like your car's speed. To get an idea of how your network is performing, test your network using several different speed tests on different days of the week and at different times. Ultimately, the best test of how your network is functioning is how it meets your needs for online activities you usually engage in. Watch our other videos listed in the description below to find out more about internet speed and how networks work.